Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Paradise Permaculture Institute is happy to present some seed-saving information. I'm the president, and it's a delight. We love what we do. We have a fantastic board they'll be speaking to. Um, Basically, what I'd like to talk about it's kind of from a permaculture point of view, and that is seeds that fall from plants just naturally. The more that we can do where nature takes over on its own, the easier for us. So in my garden, the plants like this that just automatically reseed are kale. Kale I plant in several different areas and comes up every year. Parsley, Parsley in the front of our house where it's warm by the brick is very prolific, even growing in the seed. The seeds are sprouting in the cracks and growing really, really well there. Um, then also radishes. Radish are quick to go to seed, as everybody knows. It gets to be a little frustrating, but enjoy those plants. Let a couple of them go to seed and drop seed, and you can spread those where you want, or just let it go right where it is. I'm really enjoying mustards, and I've been planting them in our rolling high tunnel greenhouse along with green beds outside, just natural. And they're have a very unique taste and a lot of nutrients. So they're fun to add, really fun to add to salads. Arugula rocket is another one. That's the cultivar that I use in the high tunnel and plant outside of the high tunnel in the regular garden. And calendula is a really fun one. Calendula has the moon shape, kind of the half a moon shaped seed with the little spikes down its back. And calendula is a great plant to have for medicinal purposes, but also it's so easy, very little care. You just barely have to water it. If you water it too much, you'll lose it. Marigold is great. Marigold will reseed very easily, and I like to spread these seeds at the entrance and exit to our greenhouse. So the beneficial insects won't be bothered, but the insects that you usually don't want can be deterred by marigolds. And I plant them in my inside gardens and outside gardens and just spread them. Like I said, maybe if you have an area where it's windy, the wind's coming towards your garden in a particular direction, that would bring in a lot of insects. So plant the marigolds there and it'll be a great deterrent around those beds. Chives will come back, but they'll also reseed themselves. Chives are really fun, those big, beautiful purple blossoms with lots of seeds. And I like to collect seeds. It's so easy from that. You just tip the plant over with an envelope underneath and your envelope will fill up fast. Sunflowers are very prolific. I love sunflowers because, of course, you can eat the seeds. And wait until the little fuzzy part in the center, either brown or yellow, falls off from the seed, and then the back of the sunflower head starts to turn yellow, and they're ready to harvest pretty soon after that. So you can cut the head off the top. We hang them from the ceiling in our garage so the mice don't get them. And the Native Americans actually put them face down on their wooden roofs, some of the Plains Indians on their wooden roof. And then the backs would turn more yellow and dry out. And then they could put them, after they dry out and loosen the seeds a little, they could put them face down on a tarp or blanket and hit the back with a stick. I'm going to try that this year. I think it's easier than picking them out myself. And people have also had good luck with tomatoes, pumpkins, coriander, fennel, and nasturtiums for reseeding themselves. I would like to mention also Mosh. It goes to seed very easily. It's a green, kind of like a spinach in a way. I think it has more of a nuttier taste, but the Mosh we grow it in our rolling high tunnel greenhouse off and on throughout the winter. And the Mosh seeds you can spread with your other greens and other areas in your garden, and they will come up when the weather cools. And I think they would probably go to seed early in the summer. So we've enjoyed it, like I said, in the greenhouse and out. And thank you very much for joining us.